Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another Greenlight unboxing video, and this time we got two boxes to open: Norman Rockwell Series 2 and Norman Rockwell Delivery Vehicles Series 1. So I believe this one came out last year. That's probably old news, and this one I believe is the one for this year. So they come out with these around the Christmas holiday season. So we're going to open up these cases. Of course, if you've been watching these Greenlight unboxing videos, I will say it again. We're going to go from oldest to newest. And these boxes were ordered from my good friend Diecast. Check him out on YouTube and Instagram. Great dude. Amazing collection. And he lives in Europe. And basically... I'm hubbing for him, so he ships everything here, gets everything shipped to me, and then I open up these packages and open up the cars eventually to repackage them and send them to him, so he can save a boatload on shipping. Okay, so Norman Rockwell Delivery Series 1. So starting with the 1955 Chevy sedan delivery. It's actually pretty nice. I didn't really get anything from this series, I don't think. Yeah, copyright date 2018. The only thing I got was, I think, the Dodge van. That's in this series. Bob's Tree Farm. Pretty cool, though, that it comes with this little accessory that's a little Christmas tree. I mean, that's pretty awesome. I know that, like, M2's kind of doing that right now, too. So $7.91 is the... does it have a plastic base? I'm just looking at this base. I'm not sure if it's painted metal or it's plastic, but $7.91, so kind of a lower number. That's pretty awesome. So since these are sealed cases, we definitely have chances of pulling green machines. And if you've been watching these videos, we've gotten pretty lucky on these green machines. There's been some, obviously we're not getting green machine in every case, but we've been pretty lucky on these cases. So for his sake, hopefully we score another one. This is the bakery 77 Dodge P100. This one I did pick up for my collection because it's a casting that I collect. So when this came out, I did grab it. Number 394, fairly low number. And I assume that these are run, this is just theoretical. I have no idea for sure. But I'm assuming that these are probably run in smaller batches than their normal series, just because they only come around the holidays, I believe. And I don't know. So that's my guess. I could be completely wrong. Greenlight does some crazy stuff, man. Here is the Jeep DJ5. This is kind of a nice one. I do have an example of this casting, but while I was rearranging on my Greenlight, I dropped the one I had and I broke the bumper off of it. Pretty upsetting. So I'm probably gonna have to get another example of this Jeep DJ5 eventually. Old mail truck, number 585. So it looks like fairly low numbers all around. So far, the coolest one is that Chevy sedan delivery because it's got that Christmas tree. That's kind of neat. And next up, we got Norman's Toy Shop, the 1969 Volkswagen Type 2 panel. Again, they've come up with 1 million of these panels, and I am just done collecting them. Literally. I mean, there is, actually, obviously not literally 1 million, but there is, I don't know, there's a lot, okay? There's a lot. Impossible to keep up with it. 661. If they wouldn't release this tooling so much, I would be able to kind of keep up with it and collect them all, and I was trying to do that originally, which is absolutely nuts, knowing how many are out there. So I just kind of stopped. I stopped. I'm going to mention that every single time one of those is in a series. Oh, yeah. And then speaking of that, and then you got this here. Holiday Wreaths, the 1978 Volkswagen double cab pickup. This is kind of cool, whatever. There's a wreath in the front of it. Right? That's neat. Is it not neat? That's kind of neat. Again, this double cab, you could probably go after all these still at this point. 1433 is the number on this, so pretty low. But yeah, so they've already come up with a ton of these. This is the newest of the Volkswagen like Type 2 whatever castings, and they've already come up with just a ton of them. And originally I was trying to get every single one, and now I'm just not just not doing that anymore. So that's a cool thing about collecting. I mean, you as you collect, if you get a bunch of the stuff, you start like really going through deciding. You start ranking stuff is what you really like, and then you can start kind of maybe getting rid of some of the stuff you don't want and all that, and buy the stuff you do want. And it keeps the collection fresh. All right, so then this Ridgewood Dental Clinic, 1939 Chevy panel truck. Another low number, 158. So just based on the fact that these are all low numbers, pretty low, I'm guessing, this is probably a more limited series. I know these hit Myers in my area were the only place I think they showed up. And this is just a theory. I have no idea, for real. But we're going to check out this other case. So no green machine. No green machine in this first case. Let's check out the Series 2, which I believe this is new for this year. I think it just came out, just started becoming available. Well, you can kind of tell, I guess, by the printing here, because these guys arranged their warehouse. This is 3,000 toys, by the way. Maybe not. I don't know. Well, that's the State Wagons. Where did I just drop this case? Sorry for the tangent here, guys. So Norman Rockwell. Oh yeah, so they printed the label on this one, 2/21/19. Obviously, this is how they organize their warehouse. So that gives you an idea of, somewhere around the date that they came. And I think that last Norman Rockwell, now I think about it, that Series 1, I think it came out late. I think it was supposed to come out before Christmas, and I think it ended up coming out late. So this is Series 2, the more recent one. The 56 Ford F100 with a snowplow. Norm's Snow Removal. So this is kind of interesting that Norman Rockwell's got like a holographic official product license. Is that on the other ones? Yeah, it is. It's on all of them. Greenlight in their licensing, man, they go all out trying to get different licenses and do different stuff. This would, honestly, Greenlight would probably be the funnest diecast company to work for. If you were in the department that were coming out with brainstorming new ideas for series and stuff like that, let's do a Norman Rockwell series. Okay, sure, why not? Let's do it. Let's go for it. Because they just seem to, I don't know, do the most wide variety of different licensings and stuff like that, especially with their Hollywood lineup and all that. So, 1972 Volkswagen double cab pickup. The one thing that sticks out on this one immediately is the little VW symbol right there in the wheel. I don't know if I've ever seen that on one of these castings, and if it has been on one, I've never noticed it. But that looks really good. Not going to get it, but it looks really good. Oh, did I look at number on the first one? 275 was the number on the first one. This one is 3179. So based on that, they at least do 4,000. Or likely, or maybe 3,500. Who knows? Rockwell State Park Park Ranger. I don't know. That's a really nice double cab. Nice version of it. I like the little VW logos. And then you get this one, the 77 Dodge B100, Piercy's Threads. This one, of course, I have coming to me from SC Diecast, who's also got this series available, by the way, if you want it. 3320 is the number on the bottom of this one. I collect this van casting, so of course, still a sucker for that one. Got to try to get every version I can, and there's no stopping that. So, got that one. I'm getting that one. Don't have it yet. And then we got this guy, the 1939 Chevy panel truck. That's cool. Express letter delivery. 2018 is the number on the base. Looks pretty good. Those gold rims. You know, and honestly, I don't know if I've ever seen a Green Machine in this series. I'm kind of getting weirded out by the gold rims. I know that probably doesn't mean anything, because there's gold rims on this one, right, from that first series. You know, I doubt they would ever get that subtle with a chase car. I just don't remember seeing any Green Machines in this. But I've never really paid attention to much of this series either. So, and then we get this right here, the 1955 Chevy 210 Townsman with a Christmas tree again. So this one gets the Christmas tree again. This is a pretty nice looking car. It's got the rack on top. It's got kind of like a metal flake gold top to it. It's pretty cool. The number on the bottom of it is 527. All right, so last one. Are we going to score a Green Machine? I don't know. It's green, but it's not a Green Machine. It is the 1957 Plymouth Belvedere, and this one has a wreath on the front. That's pretty nice. It is number 587. So there you go. Yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. We opened up 2 Norman Rockwell cases, Series 1 and Series 2, the only 2 series that have been out so far for that. I don't know if they're going to continue it every year, but it seems to be a Christmas thing, which makes sense. And yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's not really something that I'm super into, you know. But it's cool. It's unique, and it's something different. It's something cool that Greenlight does. Is put out stuff like this. It's just pretty cool. So I think they're great for doing it. All right, so that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please check out the playlist with all these episodes in them. These Greenlight unboxing episodes. I'm having a blast just opening up cases and seeing if there's Green Machines in them. That's just like really, really fun. It's a blast. It's like scratching off lottery tickets. So. All right, so thanks, guys, very much. Have a good day.